Hi everyone, how are you doing during these uncertain times? Today I came to you with a topic of beauty. I want you to notice quotation and special crossed quotation because it's important. Okay, so hello, I'm Nina Miller, a makeup artist, educator, and a human. Once in public speaking class, we've been asked to pick a topic for our speech. As a makeup artist, of course, I asked may I use beauty as a topic. And our teacher wrote down the word beauty on a desk and put it in quotes. And she asked, why did I put it in quotes? While my brain was confused and wondering why did she do it, my classmates gave answers describing negative aspects of beauty from their perspective. I had totally different image in my head, absolutely pure, innocent, and uplifting. So, is the beauty really in the eyes of the beholder? Beauty may be subjective, but scientists created researches that show similarities in how our brains are processing beauty. According to Wikipedia, neuroaesthetics is a relatively recent subdiscipline for empirical aesthetics. Empirical aesthetics takes a scientific approach to a study of aesthetics. It's like aesthetic prescription of art, music, or any objects that can give rise to aesthetic judgments. Neuroaesthetics uses neuroscience to explain and understand the aesthetics experiences at the neurological level. Zemmer Zeki discovered that when we see something beautiful or something that we consider beautiful, the part of our brain that is responsible for decision making, reward and pleasure center, this one, or prefrontal cortex, gets activated, as you can see on these pictures from Zemmer Zeki and Wikipedia. When you experience beauty, blood flow increases to the area and it causes to release of dopamine. In Zemmer's research, artists were excluded from the group, so they won't compromise results. As an artist may see and appreciate beauty for different reasons, such as history of the artist who created the artwork, for example, proportions and so on. There was also a study done by psychologists, Judith Langlois. I hope I pronounced the names correctly, and excuse me English, my third language, so if not, I will just include everything in the description. And her team at the University of Texas in Austin that brings the purest, unbiased focus groups such as children and babies. The youngest kids were 2-3 months old, and they were shown photos of two faces. Babies spent longer viewing the attractive faces than the unattractive ones. Research conducted at the University of Delaware by same scientists found that babies' brains are better at processing faces from their own race. Some infants quickly come to prefer these faces, so maybe it's all about similarities. Chris Solomon, a scientist that's known for facial mapping, has studied where he has found the face of the beauty for British people. This one. He mentions that it's only for the British, and he understands that in different parts of the world, results will be different. He also has found that the ideal face look different in male and female eyes. As you can see over here, one part what female consider to be beautiful, other is male. His study has shown that attractiveness is more about average in between familiar species. Profiles that he got after are pretty symmetrical too. So when I went to art school, we have been drawing people's faces according to proportions. I was wondering who defines what proportions are attractive. The earliest data I could find led me to ancient Greeks and Euclid and their phi ratio, that is also known as golden ratio. And it roughly equals to 1.6. The golden ratio could be found in nature, in architecture, and also in human faces. Leonardo da Vinci applied golden ratio when he drew his famous illustration to the book Divine Proportion. In the beauty, that means a beautiful person's face is about 1.5 times longer than it's wider. I found the pictures from Oprah's website illustrate it in the most simplified way. Many professionals in the beauty industry, cosmetology, brands, and even surgeons are following golden ratio to create symmetrical and aesthetically pleasing results. Designers and retouchers picked it up by creating a flash mob with transforming human face in Photoshop according to golden ratio. There were more research-based evidence by Anthony Little for preferences for symmetry. He went further and conducts his focus group from monkeys, people from different races and different sexes. And the majority picked symmetrical feature as more pleasant. In a symmetrical face, the left and right sides look like each other. They are not perfect mirror images, but our eyes read faces with similar proportions on both sides as symmetrical. People's faces usually only differ subtly in symmetry, says Anthony Little. He is a psychologist at the University of Stirling in Scotland. Everyone's face is slightly asymmetrical, but in different ways, he says. In the end, many of these faces seem symmetrical. So he explains symmetry looks normal to us, and we then like it. Max Factor in 1930 created a device called a beauty micrometer. Today, people can just purchase simplified devices on AliExpress that help to achieve golden ratio as well. While those approaches are very straightforward, history of beauty well knows for breaking all these rules. Claudia Maria Schiffer, a German world-famous model, is considered to be beautiful and got top position in beauty ratings. She has a square face, shape not preferable heart shape. As in studies, she has hooded eyes and relatively thin lips and really defined nose. Beauty charts consider her beautiful. Brooke Shields, on the other hand, got top beauty charts as well, while having heavy furry brows at the time when average brows were way more different from what she had. Nowadays, beauty industry moves to all-inclusive approach. We have albino models, all size models, all races, all genders, all ages models. Since what we find attractive releases dopamine, and what's our average is what we find attractive. Let me ask you a question. What's your average? What is beauty for you? Comment down below. I also would like to make videos how to make face more symmetrical, just to try it out, how to make nose slimmer, eyes bigger, different shape, bigger lips, smaller lips, because beauty is an art and we are artists. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. It's everywhere, it's Yana Me. And see you in the next one. Bye.